Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with a splash gun so I cool down.
Well, today I'm out back in the outdoors, and I'm going to be shooting a roll of film today on my Leica M6. We've got the Leica M6 and we've got it teamed up with the Summicron 35mm f2 ASPH, whatever they call it. It's very nice lens, very nice. And we're doing something out of my comfort zone. We're going to shoot a roll of colour film, and then I'm going to go and try to process it. I've never ever processed a roll of colour before, and I very rarely shoot colour, so it's kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone. And what I thought I'd do is shoot the roll, head back and develop it. I've had a C41 kit sitting in my closet for God knows how long, and I decided I need to use it, need to get into doing some colour photography. I've been inspired by some cool colour photography over the last couple of weeks, and film colour photography, and I need to get out, shoot more colour and develop it. So it could be a bit of a disaster. We may end up with nothing, we may end up with something. Whatever happens, I'm going to show you it, and I'm sure we'll come up with something of interest. So as usual, come tag along, and we're going to take some pictures. Let's get moving. I'm not promising anything epic or fantastic today. It's really just an experimental trip for me, just to use some colour film. I'm always amazed when I see colour film on the internet and people using it, and just how rich and how good it looks. It can be as nice as digital, but there's a different feel to it. Warning sign here, so I'm going to take a shot of this warning sign. And at the backdrop is, as the rain comes down, the backdrop, we've got the ocean down there, and it's pretty ferocious down here today. There we go, first shot of the morning. First shot of the morning. Again, I'm really feeling that. Not really feeling it. That's not too bad. This is a bit more interesting. It's not what I was expecting to take a picture of. Again, another toy picture, I guess. Just remember, we're experimenting with this roll today. We're not sort of expecting anything epic from that photograph. One of the things I really love about this whole area, and the beach area, and a lot of the beaches in New Zealand, especially West Coast, you've got all these toy here. I'm always fascinated with them. I love the texture of them. I love the way that they blow in the wind. They've got like a feathered kind of texture to them. They're like feathers, and they're very cool. They're very New Zealandish. They're very iconic of New Zealand. And around here, I've got a couple of nice, interesting photos. Light is actually quite good at the moment. Good in the sense I've got some interesting colours. It's not too glary. I've got the sun coming up over the trees over here. I've got a bit of haze. We get a lot of haze down here, particularly because we're so close to the beach here. So going to roll off a couple of shots here, I think, just of these Toy. I've got loads of pictures of Toy. I'll never get sick of Toy. So I'm going to take a few shots. It's quite nice. I've got one Toy bending off in the front of me, and the other one actually behind us here. You can't see it, but behind we've got all these dead trees. The colours are kind of, oh, that's nice. Nice. Okay, let's move on. One of the things I struggle with is that, you know, obviously I spend a lot of time in places like this, and unfortunately, you know, here in New Zealand, we've got a beautiful country. We have got a beautiful country, and it's quite spectacular. But it saddens me, you know, that we're plagued like the rest of the world is with pollution and, you know, people not respecting our environment. Unfortunately, like a lot of places, it's shows the sign of neglect, and as we can see here, over here, you know, there's just rubbish. You know, we just got polystyrene, and this is some kind of building fabrication. I don't know, but it's quite common here on this beach because we're at the end of the river, and the river just washes up all of the rubbish that comes through, and it's quite sad. And you know, one of the issues I have with this vlog is, do I show you this stuff because I want to create the impression of New Zealand being beautiful? And it is. It's fantastic. Awesome place. But unfortunately, you know, we're not perfect here either. So I'm going to show you this because I think it's worth showing. I think it's worth noting. As photographers, you know, if you're a photographer watching this, you know, we have to recognise that we have a problem, and we have two choices, whether to show it or to hide it. But I think we also have a responsibility as well to show people there's another side, because otherwise you just pretend it's not there. So what I am going to do, I'm going to take a photograph of this just because I think I need to. You see those trees there? I think you can see the trees up in the background. I think you can see what I mean about how that looks. I'm actually going to use this rubbish that's sitting here in the front here. I'm going to use it as the foreground, and then I'm going to use the trees at the back, obviously, as my background. I think it just kind of makes for some nice, not nice, but I just think it makes for some, you know, I think it says something. It makes a statement, I think. Oh, yes. Back in the trees again, I know, but I just love the feel of those trees, just silhouettes. That's almost a black and white. Almost a black and white picture. Well, that's about a wrap. Thank you very much for watching. Really enjoyed this episode. The whole C41 process was just simple. It was awesome. And if you've been doing your own film, black and white film developing, and you've stayed away from colour for whatever reason, believe me, get into it. It's simple. It's actually easy, a lot easier than black and white. And go for it. It's very, very simple. Really enjoyed it, and very pleased with the results. Images were okay, not too bad, but more pleased about the whole process came together, and I managed to pull the episode together with a finished product. It was excellent. One other thing quickly, a couple of weeks ago, a gentleman by the name of Federico Buffa kindly shouted out, and he's been watching the videos and liked what he saw, and he's a musician, and he has so kindly offered to supply me some music, and I was able in this episode to use one piece of his music. The second piece of music that came up on this video was yours, Fed, and thanks mate, just really appreciate it. It's so cool to be able to kind of like collaborate with other people, other artists. It's and to be able to use your music to enhance what I do has just been a total honour. So thank you so much, really appreciate it, and I've got a few more pieces that I'll be using in the upcoming episodes. If you can guys, please go and check Fed's channel. He's got a YouTube channel and plays fantastic music. I'll put a link up here now, and go and check out one of his videos and check out his channel, and subscribe if you can, support him. Awesome, thank you very much. It was an honour. As usual, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. You can hit the button below and subscribe, and you'll be updated on a regular basis with all the new stuff that's coming out. And it helps support me too, so please, if you haven't already done so, I'd appreciate you giving me a sub. Also my social media pages, Instagram and Facebook. Likewise, if you could do the same there, follow me on Instagram and like my Facebook page, and again it gives you updates on what I'm doing on a regular basis. Images from this episode will be up on my website this week on my vlog page. There's a link below in the show notes to that. Please go there, check that out. So yeah, that's it. And please, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, come back again. Please take care, and until next time, haere rā from New Zealand.
Hey baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I tell you everybody's standing in a line for the Waterslide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster, and you know everybody's looking for a ride in the Waterslide.